Hey guys, welcome to 334 Tactical Outdoors. Today I'm out here with my Perception Outlaw 11.5 that I got fully rigged, so I want to go over everything that I have on this kayak. Now, before I get into showing you everything that I have rigged on here, I've been having a lot of guys say they can't rig their kayak out because they don't have a trailer. They have to put it on the roof of their car and the back of the truck. So before I get started on showing you everything I've got on this kayak, I'm going to take everything off and I'm going to show you my kayak. All my modifications that I've done on this kayak are removable, so the only thing you have left on it is really just the kayak. That way you can still put it up on the back of your roof rack or put it in the back of your truck, because you can take everything off. So I'm going to show you my process of taking everything off. It don't take but a couple of minutes. I'm going to take everything off. I'm going to show you the kayak. Then I'm going to put everything back on here. And I'm going to show you everything that I have and how I've done it on here. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please leave me a like. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. And guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Now, as you can see, guys, this is everything off of the kayak. So this is just a bare kayak now. As you can see, that's the fish finder mount. It's just a quick connect. Now I can remove that. All it takes is just unscrewing the two backs and popping it off the kayak. So that's everything off the kayak. So it's just a bare kayak now and the bare weight. This is all the modifications that I have. Let me go ahead and set the camera back down, and I'm gonna go ahead and get all these modifications. Go ahead and get everything reinstalled on the kayak. So show you how. Okay guys, that's it. That's everything back on here. So I'm gonna take the camera down and then I'm gonna go over all these modifications that I have on here one at a time and show you how everything works and get into it. Okay guys, I have the Motorguide XI3. It is on the quick connect. Now I've got a video on my page of how I installed this quick connect and the Motorguide XI3 here, so if you want to check that out, you can. Now the way that I deploy my trolling motor is I have a carabiner attached to the foot base here, and it's run on a rope. That rope comes right back here to where when I'm sitting in the seat here, I can grab the rope and pull it, and that allows me to pull the foot base down to deploy the trolling motor while I'm sitting in the seat, which I'll show you that in just a second. Now I do have a 4-inch deck plate in the bow storage tank well. That allowed me access to getting to the bow here. I also run my transducer down through the scupper here for my fish finder. As you can see down here, it does fit in there. I do utilize the transducer mount on the Perception Outlaw, and I've had it on here for quite a while, and as you can see, it stays pretty protected. It does have this nice design to keep it protected down here. I did have to do a little bit of modification to make it fit in there, but it does fit in there. This does have the side scan, the clear view, and the traditional, and I have no issues with it. So now I also have a bow storage bag. This bow storage bag is for the Perception Showdown. I did purchase one, and it does fit on the Outlaw. It bungees down the same way as your fish net that goes up here. It bungees down in the same way. Let me get it bungeed back down here. There we go. And as you can see, it does lock into all your points same way as your, like I said, that little fish net cover did. It just gives you a little bit more. Let me show you the inside of it. Let me deploy this trolling motor. Now I keep my life jacket in here, but it is a pretty nice bow storage bag that you can have up here. It gives you a lot of where you can store a lot. It's got this little bag in it, little straps in it. So like I said, I just keep my life jacket in there while I'm transporting, and I pull my life jacket out whenever I get out on the water. Get the trolling motor back up. Coming on down. Now I do run the Garmin Echomap 73 SV fish finder. Pop the cover off. I have the wires run straight down into the hole here. These run back to my battery box in the rear tank well, and the transducer, like I showed you, comes out and goes down in the through the scupper for the transducer. Show you this. I have a paddle clip that I put on here to hold my paddle, where the paddle will sit on the outside now. Now inside the deck here, I do have a 5-inch deck plate, which allows me access to inside of my hole in the middle. And being honest with you, Perception should have added these on from the factory. I do have stainless screws in it. Now I do run scupper plugs in here, which I have the actual nice fit scuppers in all the holes. Everything that's on my kayak I will put down in the description. Now under the seat, flip the seat back, I do have under the seat storage. This is a milk crate that I cut down to fit. I do have this rigged on top of it right here, which keeps it from anything coming out. It does just lift up. I do have another small one in the back here. Now this in here holds 7 of the 3600 tackle trays. This one here will hold actually 7 of the little 3400 tackle trays. Now I've only got 2 of them in here, and some of the little double-sided for the hooks and things of that nature, but this does give me storage underneath my seat. I put a tackle tray on the side instead of the saddle bag. I do have a saddle bag behind the seat, and the reason that I did that is because I built this 3-rod rod holder to mount on side of my rail, which allows me 3 rods to lay down for quick access here. And the way they do is right here at this double barrel rod holder. When I got 2 rods in, 2 of my rods lay to the side, I built this little clip. Let me unsnap it here. I built this little clip here to hold my center rod to keep it from moving. I still utilize the strap for the double barrel rod holder to hold all the rods there. So this gives me 5 rods here on my rail. And as you see, they come back, they stay tucked right inside of my kayak here. Now I do have a full-size battery box back here. The reason for this is because the Perception Outlaw, with having the bow mount trolling motor on the front, it does make it front heavy, so I do have a full-size battery box back here to help counterbalance that weight out. On this side here, I do carry my net and one rod in the double barrel rod holder. I do have the Perception Outlaw saddlebag. I do have another paddle clip if I want to move my paddle to this side. I do have a single mount rod holder here for holding a rod while I'm either taking a fish off or whatever. I just got a single rod holder here on the side. Now I forgot to say this in the back. In my rear tank well, I do have another 5-inch deck plate back here, which I have a video of how I installed the deck plates, but this does give me access on the back side. My battery box, it just where my 2 SEE connections are down here. This one's for the fish finder, this one's for the trolling motor. And that's it, guys. That is everything I have on this Perception Outlaw. Let me show you how I deploy this trolling motor from sitting in the seat. Let me climb up in here. Now I have my handle right here, which pulls my foot base plate up there. Once I pull that, I put my foot against the trolling motor to push it forward. I also have a rope attached to the head of the trolling motor to control the fall of it. So as it's going down, I'm able to control the fall of it. Once I let it all the way down, then I just pull the handle to pull it back up. But this rope that I control the fall wheel is also how I pull it back up and let it connect back down. And that's how I deploy the trolling motor from sitting here in the seat. How I gain my under the seat tackle, if you're anywhat familiar with the Perception Outlaw, it is super stable, so I just lift the seat up, lift my tray up, access my tackle, and let the seat back down. Well, that's it, guys. That's everything I have on this Perception Outlaw. I'm gonna take it down here and put it in the water. I'm gonna stand up, troll around with the trolling motor while I'm fishing. I've had a couple of guys asked about what it's like standing up and fishing with a bow mount trolling motor, so I'm gonna put it in the water and fish around for a little bit and show what it's like. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a like. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Thanks.